As Cleveland Votes sits and reflects on our 10-year run thus far, we sit in awe with everything that has been done, everything we've been doing, and everything that we will continue to do. And when we think about where Cleveland Votes started and how our why has evolved over time, it really does highlight the importance of why change is important, but also how it is truly inevitable.
My name is Moses Ngong. My connection to Cleveland Votes is I am the fellow for the Democracy Collective.
Hi, my name is Anita Peoples. Sherry wanted me to use my connection to the deaf community to help them vote.
My name is Sherry Green. Our connection to Cleve Votes is that you have provided funding for us to carry out what we consider a very important project of registering members of the deaf community to vote.
I feel like I've been given so much in life. I've had people that have had more than I have share with me materials, share with me wisdom, share financial resources with me. And I've also met people that aren't as fortunate as I am, but I've been able to help and have also helped me. So I've been really inspired by getting to know people from different backgrounds. And the goal is to try and bring those people from different backgrounds together.
Falling in love with deaf culture at the tender young age of 7, and founding and managing Hands That Speak Volumes. My purpose is to improve the quality of life for members of the deaf community.
I want to help empower and support people deaf in the community to give them the voice to vote.
My why always evolves depending on the place that I live. Here in Cleveland, I live on the west side in a beautiful community called Detroit Shoreway. Some people know it as Gordon Square. And it's a really interesting place because you have people living in houses that cost almost $1 million on some streets, living next to affordable housing. And here in Cleveland, I think inequality can be seen really clearly on the east side and the west side, but it can also be seen at the neighborhood level. My why here has evolved to be connecting those people that live in the $1 million homes to people that might not be as fortunate, and seeing what we can do by building relationships between them, where hopefully those with more are willing to share with those who don't have as much, but also for those that don't have as much, share their wisdom and perspective with those who might be considered as having more. It wakes me up every morning. It gives me a lot of hope to see what we can do by bringing people together in this city.
Pre-pandemic, we basically hosted leisure and social activities for members of the deaf community. Post-pandemic, we have evolved into 1, helping members of the hearing community have access to become American Sign Language interpreters. 2, assisting social agencies to hire American Sign Language interpreters for their events and activities. And 3, currently and most importantly, and let me get this right, we have evolved by being true to Cleve Votes' activation commitment of shifting power and agency of a historically disenfranchised community. We will continue to encourage and assist members of the deaf community to find their voice through civic engagement and education. Thank you, Cleve Votes, for sharing our passion and helping us to accomplish this goal.
I learned a lot about the voting process, and I was able to connect back with the deaf community since my parents both died a couple years ago.
10 years at Cleveland Votes, wow, what an amazing accomplishment. I think it's such a great organization. I'm so happy to be on the team. I wasn't around 10 years ago, but I'm on the team now and I can see what was built, the legacy that's here, the legacy that's gonna be here. And so I just congratulate the team on everything that they've done and the wonderful work that we're doing to make sure that Cleveland is civically engaged and that people are voting and people are educated around civic engagement. And 10 years is wonderful. Congratulations, Cleveland Votes.
And celebrating that 10-year anniversary has shown just how much the civic landscape has really evolved and what Cleveland Votes has done to improve that footprint. One of the things that I absolutely love about Cleveland Votes is our participatory grant making. And so just looking back from 2014 to 2024, how big the Equitable Civic Engagement Fund has grown. That is a huge landmark. Also just the vast network of relationships that we have, specifically with our partners. Having access to people doing the same work that we do, but doing it in a different way, really opens the space for us to really combine and connect with other communities that we might not be able to touch because of our own identities and marginalizations. And we're doing this all under the guise and the leadership of Black women, which again, you know, knowing how the city of Cleveland tends to treat Black women, having fearless Black women be leaders and really carve out their own lane and truly shaping what civics look like in Cleveland is really amazing. So happy birthday, congratulations, super excited. I'm grateful to be a part of this network, and I've only been here for 2.5 years out of the 10 years, but I'm really looking forward to seeing what the next decade brings us.
I think that it's a really dope thing to think about because of where it started and the fact that it started as a project. And now it's literally a nonprofit organization. And I think that when you think about what an idea is and how it can grow and manifest into something, I think Cleveland Votes is a great representation of that. And so it gives me a lot of hope for different ideas that I have, and also just thinking about everybody that Cleveland Votes has touched and worked with and partnered with over the years. That is legacy, and I think that is something to be really proud of. And I commend Erica and Crystal so much because like everybody can't do this, and I think they should really be proud of themselves and partners who started with Cleveland Votes, who have still continued to partner and provide resources, share resources, assets, all of that. Everybody should really give themselves a pat on the back because it really is a really wonderful thing to be a part of and reflect on.